Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hardway wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hardway wrestling taken by surprise. Hardway wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down the gauntlet, making it mark. Hardway wrestling straight from the heart.
Welcome to Hardway Wrestling, where your boys, the Hardway Wrestling Gang, has just inked a deal with ESPN for $1.3.
ESPN wouldn't waste $1.3 on us. We're too damn good for them.
Honestly, if they do, I think they're missing out. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what their problem would be with having us on there all the time.
Hey, before we get started, congratulations there, Pappy.
Oh, thank you. Don't make me cry. Do not make me cry. Stop, jerk.
Jason is now the youngest dad in American history. He's had a kid at what are you, 100, 101? You're still the youngest.
Give or take, the father of the year that I am. I like to birth them babies. The patriarchy is real around here. No, my youngest son Logan had a baby girl, Raylan, and she is fucking adorable, and I can't get enough of her. She's like less than a week old. She's already holding her head up, and she can take a chop. So
there you go.
Yeah, she's gonna be something. So
hopefully she looks nothing like her grandfather.
Yeah,
they got the same hairstyle.
She's got a few of them, so she's got a couple grandfathers. So I hope she does not look like the other one. Actually, she has more hair than me, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's a precious little thing.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
yep.
Thank you so
Congrats.
much. About be a week old. Her nickname is Sauce. She was born on August 1st, A1.
That's my grandmother's birthday.
Oh, very cool. Is your grandmother still living?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what my nickname is for Sauce.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. Anyway, welcome to Hardway Wrestling. Thank you for joining us. Big week for wrestling. Big weekend for wrestling. We had a big 2-day weekend for SummerSlam, and then it just keeps rolling around here. We'll get into it all. But welcome to Hardway Wrestling, boys. How was your weekend? Big weekend. Did you guys get a chance to watch the Slam?
I did.
Most of it. I caught the ending highlights of night 2. I finished out most of night 2, but got to a point where I was just like, I was driving home at that point. I was just too tired to keep
night
going.
2 ended with just enough time for me to get to work on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I did not get a chance. I did see some highlights from night 1. I did not get a chance. Where was I? I don't even remember where I was. Night 1, birthday party, I think. And then night 2, I watched night 2 at Rob's house. Frosty Wells. Had some glizzies, a couple hot dogs. Right, he had a nice little spread. But yeah, what'd you think of SummerSlam, Ricky? What'd you think of SummerSlam?
Night 2 was the better night, I think, in my opinion. Way better.
I would agree, since that's the only one I saw.
Like, I honestly think that the cards they made were just, they could have switched matches on a couple nights. Like, it was too generic. Like, night 1 felt almost like a Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I agree.
With the exception of the finish and the jelly roll.
See, we'll talk about it when we come to it, but I didn't like the Jelly Roll match. I honestly, the only thing that really piqued my interest was the end. I watched Gunther, CM Punk, and I was like, hey, I like both of the guys, but by the end of that night, I just was like, only thing I'm really watching for is if Seth cashes in. So,
yeah.
But night 1 was kind of blasé, whatever. Night 2 had the better matches, the better moves. We'll talk about that ladder match here in a little while. That was friggin' phenomenal.
Traxium.
Yeah. Hopefully you
Didn't
picked
get me.
them.
No, I did not. I did not. They did not get me. Braxton didn't get me.
I did like Michael Cole's call of the jelly to belly for his suplex.
No, that's pretty pretty funny. Pretty funny. So, Ricky, let's go through real quick. Just a couple hits here on SummerSlam.
So the night one matches, we got Roman and Jay defeated the law firm of Braun and Brunson. And for anybody in the fantasy league, this was the night I did not call much correctly.
Yeah,
Night two, on the other
none
hand,
of
I
us
had a
did.
perfect card.
And Rick's picks were not very picky.
Not for night one, they weren't.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you paid attention to night two because I was 100%.
I thought that they would lose this match. Jay, not they, as in pronouns, pal. The what do they call it? Revolutionaries? What do they call it? Visionaries.
Vision.
They were going to lose, and that was pretty much going to be a tall tale sign of what was going to happen at the end of the night. So I went back in and changed my pick at like 2:00 in the afternoon. As soon as I heard that Seth Rollins wasn't even going to be in the building, I was like, "Yeah, okay, buddy."
We got new tag team champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
Defeat Raquel and Roxanne.
This
Another
is the
match
one
I
that
didn't think was going to happen. I thought for sure we were going to get a turn, and it looked like at one point there was going to be a turn after some friendly fire, or not so friendly fire, because they're not friends.
No, but
Yeah.
they really want Charlotte to get over here, and I think this last run before they tagged her up with Roxanne, Charlotte really got the business from
I mean,
everybody.
Bliss.
No,
You said Roxanne.
no, I'm sorry, Charlotte. This last run Charlotte had, where all she was supposed to be the face was it Becky?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, which she was supposed to be the face in this, and they just booed the shit out of her. Didn't give her any time. Didn't give her any time of day. Hated her guts. So I really think that it affected her in some sort of way. That they really wanted to get her over. And this honestly, Alexa Bliss. Everyone loves Alexa Bliss. It was a good way of getting her over. And if you watch any of that Unreal series, they do feature a little bit of her. So they're trying to get, or they're trying to make people like Ashley a little bit more. I call her Ashley. You call her Charlotte. I call her Ashley.
But this was the match that honestly surprised me the most out of all the nights, because I was not expecting. I still was expecting them to Roxanne and Raquel to retain. So,
Yeah.
But
So we got Sami Zayn defeats Karrion Kross. Again, I was hoping Karrion Kross was going to go over in this, but apparently him and Scarlett's contracts are up this weekend, and it looks like there's no negotiations or offers on the table. So
honestly, it's been his run after NXT was very lackluster in a million ways. They put him with Rocksteady and Bebop for a while, and that was terrible. They put him with Paul Ellering, and that was, none of it never made sense. They should be featuring this guy. This guy is an amazing worker, an amazing talent. Scarlett is something else.
smoke show.
She is a smoke show. Their entrance in NXT with the fog and the lights, one of the best. Honestly, one of the best entrances that you're gonna find. And just, I don't know.
Yeah, they shit the bed with him, I think, and he was just getting over with the fans here recently.
Yeah.
Hopefully they bring him back.
If you saw, there was one point, I think it was one of the pre-shows at was it night one or night two? I can't remember, but Triple H was on one of the pre-shows, and they're chanting, "Give us Cross,
Right.
Give us Cross." And
that was the post show.
And
that was the post show after two, because it was something about we gave you Brock or whatever.
Yeah, and then like Triple H is like, "Yeah, we gave you Brock," like blowing it off like it was Brock Lesnar. Like,
they all want. Listen, they all want Cross.
Yeah, they don't want that Cross.
I don't know. I think so.
WWE Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton retains against Jade Cargill. Thank God.
Yeah,
that match was terrible. Worst match of the weekend. Tiffany obviously tried to carry her
in more ways than
we called this.
Yeah.
We were saying that I don't know that Tiffany is experienced enough to carry a talent like Jade Cargill. Again, Jade looks good, looks the part, built like a brick shit house. Then the bell rings.
Yeah.
The match that surprised me, and I'm pretty sure everybody got wrong, was Drew and Logan beating Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jelly Roll has opted to do some more wrestling matches, so I guess they decided to change the ending on this. I mean, it doesn't really hurt Randy. I think it would have hurt Drew and Logan more to have them put Jelly Roll over. So, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't the right move booking wise, but just nobody saw that coming.
Well, clearly that Jelly Roll was the weak link in that tag team, and I think they booked it right. I really do think they booked it right. I mean, it would have been a feel good moment for Jelly Roll, but we don't need a Jelly Roll feel good moment in WWE. We just don't. So I think they booked it right. And he looked like he was about to die at any minute.
Yeah, he looked like Ric Flair in his final match.
He really did.
World Heavyweight title match, CM Punk versus Gunther. CM Punk is your new champion, but wait, there's more. For a whole 5 minutes and 9 seconds, he got the Drew McIntyre treatment. The highlight of the Saturday night was Seth Rollins coming out with his crutches on, tells Punk to enjoy it while he's got it. He turns around, takes a couple steps, throws the crutches down, turns around, gets rid of the knee brace, throws the sunglasses, takes the jacket off, grabs a briefcase, and it's on.
Yeah, whoops his ass.
And we got a new world champion, Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
And see, this is the one, and you all, like, I blame you for this, Ricky, especially, but both of you. This is the one where it was like, all right, I was calling Punk to win. I said, I'm going to call Punk to win on this.
I did call Punk to win.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you did? Okay, so then it was Ricky.
Punk to win.
I thought he was going to cash in the middle of the match.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only story that makes sense here is Punk to win and set the cash in. They've been setting this Punk set thing up for 2 years now, or however long he's been around now. 2 years.
Well, somebody had said it towards the end of our preview show that Gunther over and then Seth cashes in, or like either it was Gunther over, Seth cashes in, or Seth cashes in and Gunther takes the L on it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick with that idea just because I think that it's like I went with Gunther and I was like, as soon as I saw the 3 count, I was like, why didn't I just stick with my gut and go with Punk? So yeah, I was pissed. But,
let's get into night 2 here real quick. How do you not start a night off with Rhea, Io, and Naomi? That match was just, I didn't even put my pants on.
Again, and this match in a lot of respects was carried by Rhea. I'm not a big Io fan. She's okay for what she is, but the spots her and Rhea and Naomi did were amazing. And again, right result. Huh?
Don't you hate my woman Io?
Yeah, I'm gonna hate on your woman Io. But the spots that Naomi and Rhea did were great. And then, with Naomi coming out on top again, by hook or by crook.
Best Naomi ever.
Yeah, best Naomi ever right now. So
6-pack TLC.
Did you see where she called Stephanie Valker Velcro?
Yeah.
I missed that. That's funny.
It's great.
Yeah, 6-pack TLC title match. The Wyatt Six retain. It was just full of chaos. We had obviously every Wyatt member involved. I was surprised to see Candice LeRae and who was B-Fab come out. Candice LeRae took a hell of a bump.
That was shocking.
They're trying to die. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to die.
Yeah.
The one thing, again, it's a spot match, and like I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of it, but watching some of the spots, like the freaking the leg drop that what's his name did off the top rope through a table, and it was 3 like back to back.
Dexter Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis did the leg drop, then the
Spanish Fly.
Well, no, first was the 5-star from Phoenix, which was like he got higher than RVD, which I was like, God damn. And then the Spanish Fly was like, whoa, okay, that is just like, are you trying to kill somebody here? But again, Great match. I loved it.
Spanish fly through the Spanish announce table by two Spanish people would have been the greatest ever.
That would have been the greatest tongue twister of all time.
Yeah,
The triple Spanish. Ole!
my message to the chat, she did.
Yeah, she did.
You know, it's funny because right before that text came in, I looked at Rob, went, he did. And then he texted it, and I was like, shut up.
Women's Intercontinental Championship no DQ match. Becky retains. Bailey tries to prevent Becky from hitting her with the crowbar, and then later on the finishes Becky with a chain wrap, or Bailey with a chain wrapped around her fist, tries to clock Becky, misses, hits Lyra, and Lyra no longer can challenge for the IC title.
Didn't like the finish, but what did you guys think of the match?
I thought the match was pretty good.
Oh my god, it was just too hokey. It's too hokey. It was just too hokey.
See, I've
seen enough of these two wrestle already. I just didn't need to see it again.
I
didn't need a never gonna wrestle again for the title stipulation. I just didn't need it.
I agree. I agree, but some of the shots that she took, that Lyra took with that kendo stick when she had her hands zip tied, was like, I'm watching this. I'm like, they started to get me into it at that point because I'm like, whoa, this is getting brutal. Like, you know, she's swinging for the fences here on this one. So, and then as that whole thing went down, they kept trying to find a way to Lyra trying to find a way to get out of the zip ties. And kept fighting back and fighting back.
Yeah, how do you think she got out of the zip ties? She went under the ring and then she came back out without the zip ties.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said Swoggle was under there.
Swoggle was under there with his scissors, his little toddler scissors. The disappointing match of the weekend, Solo defeats Jacob Fatu in a cage match.
Jesse the Ventura was right.
Yeah.
What did you call him?
Jesse the Ventura.
Oh,
I'll never, and it doesn't make any, and we talked about this at Rob's house. It doesn't make any sense to have a cage match and have a fucking door. Why are we not climbing the cage to get out? There's a referee. Get out of here with this bullshit. Give me a real ass cage match. Give me something I climb over. Yeah, bring back blue steel, big blue, and go from there. We don't need this door shit. We just don't need it.
You know why they did it? They did it for Hogan, so Hogan would have an out years ago, so that he didn't have to lose.
I'm gonna tell you something here. Actually, a friend of mine will tell you. I won't tell you. My friend Happy is going to tell you that Hulk Hogan is dead, brother. Yeah. So we can end it. Yeah, we can just end the door thing now. Back to the regular cage.
Intercontinental Championship match. Dominic Mysterio defeats AJ Styles. Again, this match I think could have been way better. They did not need to do every spot to pay homage to Eddie Guerrero.
See, I thought this was the great match. It was funny. It was good. The double chair spot was funny with them going back and forth, going, "No, you hit me. No, you hit me. No, you hit me." I thought it was great. I love this for AJ Styles. These are low impact matches for him. Like, it's like supposedly he signed another year deal. We'll see how long that goes. But again, this is good stuff. I thought both were great. Dom was great, and so was AJ.
Undisputed WWE Championship Street Fight. Cody Rhodes defeats John Cena, the new face John Cena. These boys went on for a while.
This was 37 minutes or something like that.
It was a good half hour plus, I think, and they beat the hell out of each other.
It was a good match. This was the best match John has had since he's been back. Easily.
Yeah. I was just getting tired of the finisher kickouts and all of that because you know how I am.
Yeah.
Finish. Cody gets the win, and then after Cena's in the ring and getting cheered, clapped, and then Brock Lesnar's music hits.
Yeah.
And Brock comes down and F5's John Cena. So it looks like John Cena's next program of the retirement tour is going to be The Beast.
Lucky him. Lucky him. So, according to the report, WWE's position throughout 2024 was that Lesnar was nowhere near. Why is it like that? Why is no here near returning. That makes zero sense.
Nowhere near returning is what they were trying.
Nowhere, not okay. Whatever. Anyway, the stance is that the stance was the film that a film that one employee told that Lesnar was not to be included in any video packages or promotional materials. A detective, ooh, we got Inspector Clouseau on the case. A detective that was also in the place where for Vince McMahon, a WWE higher up, and also told Fightful very directly that the return would not be happening anytime soon. The reports noted that this stance only began to soften in recent weeks. Now, we just heard last week that he was not coming back. Lesnar was not coming back. TKO said we're not bringing him back. He's done. He's done. So it was recently reported WWE legal team learned cleared Lesnar for a return, which led some fans to believe that he has been cleared of any wrongdoing in connection to the Janelle Grant lawsuit in which he was named. The new report clarifies that this is not the case. The clearance was business decision made by WWE's legal department on bringing him back into television, not a legal exoneration. Grant's legal team has stated that they expect more details, including those about Lesnar, to emerge and Discovery. So, first off, are we running out of ideas if we got to bring Brock Lesnar back?
So what I heard was that as far as John Cena's retirement tour went, apparently like he was given his like list of people he wanted to have feuds with going out in his last year. And supposedly Brock was on that list because it was one of his bigger rivals.
Yeah.
So
Which
that's just what I read.
I get, but at the same time, like what I agree with you. I think they're running out of ideas in some ways. Like, I mean, yes, okay, if John wants to face him, fine. But this is kind of a bad look for WWE with everything going on with the Vince McMahon stuff and them, WWE/TKO trying to distance itself from this and trying to basically make, like you're bringing back a man that has been named, like they clarified after the original suit came out, they clarified that that he was named in person as a person that was involved in all the McMahon crap. Pardon my pun, inadvertent on that one. But
he was part of the PP of the poo poo.
Yeah,
yeah.
But at the same time, it's just I don't know. I feel like it's a very bad look for them because they're not. Why bring him back if when all the evidence has not been brought forth in court yet or whatnot? And like, some people are saying this is them. Like Vince is close to a settlement kind of thing, which is why they're bringing Brock back. Because if they're going to settle, then what's the point? Why not bring Brock back at this point? But I don't think they're going to settle anytime soon. I think they want to take Janelle's lawyer wants to take this to a courtroom and have everything brought out into the open. So
it's not going to be though. It's not going to be. They're not going to tie. Janelle Grant is going to get a settlement. They're not going to tie this up for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, however long it's going to take. They're going to get a settlement. That's just how it's going to be. Well, we're not going to hear all the bullshit. We're not going to see the stuff at Discovery. There are going to be names in that Discovery that people do not want to get out. And Vince sold a bunch of his stock for one reason.
I see. I disagree with it. I'll end it by saying this, but I think what's going to end up happening is that they may end up getting a settlement, but they're going to tie this up as long as it takes to get the settlement they want. They're not going to just sit back and let Vince dictate what settlement they get. They're going to keep pushing things and keep dropping things. And
there is a statute of limitations on how much you can, how much he's going to get. They'll offer something, they'll counter offer. It'll go back and forth, and then it'll go in front of a judge, and it'll judge decide what it's going to be. That's what it'll be. We're not gonna hear that Bret Hart was sleeping with Missy Hyatt. We're not gonna hear that. We're not gonna hear that. We're just not gonna hear it.
He was having sunny days.
Moolah was hiding young wrestlers in her vagina and carrying them back and forth over state lines. We're not gonna hear this kind of stuff. We want to, but we're not. Anyway. Moving on.
Monday night.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw.
So first show after SummerSlam from Brooklyn.
I agree with you, Scotty. I think it's a bad look. I really do think it's a bad look.
Yeah.
I don't think that we need Brock Lesnar. I mean, bring back Vince. Hell,
Yeah.
bring back John L. Grant. See if she needs a job. I mean, why don't we just bring them all back?
If they bring back Vince or Laurinaitis, then this company's doomed.
Yeah, dig up 2 of the Ring boys that were dead and bring them back too. I mean,
God. Yeah, bring back Pat Patterson.
Yeah, bring back the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
The zombie.
Zombie Pat
Pat
Patterson. Where's the boys?
Jesus. Raw kicks off with the new group, The Vision. And Seth Rollins says, never ever doubt Seth freaking Rollins again. Paul Heyman calls himself the GOAT as he puts his group over. He takes shots at Roman Reigns, saying he hasn't been a champion for over a year and a half. And then he bragged about Rollins stealing the title from CM Punk. And LA Knight comes out and confronts Rollins and says that he was the last man to pin him and he's going to be the next one too, and challenges him to a world heavyweight title match. Rollins says no, and Adam Pearce comes out and makes it official. It'd be in the main event of Raw, it'd be Rollins versus LA Knight for the world title. No Braun and Bronson as they are banned from ringside.
Will there be a 4th member?
I mean, right now it doesn't seem like it.
Could they? I mean, again, the 11th hour. Could they give Karrion a contract? Put Karrion in that group.
He looks good in a suit. But then you got Scarlett standing around too, and then you're in almost the same boat you were with
True.
Tokar and Razor.
They'll put Becky in the group.
See, that's what I've been wondering. That it was funny the other night when Seth cashed in. Like the next morning, you saw all the tweets of Becky posted a video of her saying, "All I misled you all. My tweets were misleading. Did you? What'd you expect?" kind of thing. And then I was like, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, when are they just going to put Becky in this group? Like,
please, Lord, don't put Becky in this group.
Yeah.
I don't want her either, but I just kind of like, I don't know. It's what I started thinking. It was like, I think it just, that comment just kind of made me think, man, they're going to put her in, I think, at some point.
Dragon Lee challenges Dominic Mysterio to a match for the night. It was a non-title match. AJ Styles said he's still not done with Dom and he's still coming after the Intercontinental title. We get the 3rd installment of the Banger series with Sheamus and Rusev. It ends at a double count out, and these two were fighting each other all over the freaking arena. We get Penta up next, defeating Grayson Waller with the New Day. And when is Jonathan Cross going to get that hat that Xavier Woods was wearing?
I would have put an order in.
Did you?
Actually, Jonathan Cross he's going through a gear change here, so he will be leaning more towards dad clothes, right? Because he is the father of the year.
Jesus, yeah,
best dad ever.
Yeah, that hat was hilarious, especially when Penta does his strut and dance with it on, and then flings it out of the ring like a frisbee.
And I'm glad it wasn't a.
What kind of hat was it? I missed it. What kind of hat was it?
It looked like one of them hats like you wear at a funeral, like women wear at a funeral. When
it was like a giant sombrero, but like all black, and it had like the beads going around the outside of it.
Oh, got you. Like if you would throw it on the floor and dance around it.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey.
The thing I was glad of when I saw him, I didn't see all of Raw last night, but when I saw the clip of this, I was laughing because I was like, thank God it wasn't an Odd Job hat from James Bond. Throws it out in the crowd, somebody's head gets severed off. So
we get a rematch for the women's tag titles. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair defeat Roxanne and Raquel again. Glad to see they didn't do the 24-hour thing they did after Mania.
Remember it screwed us in the points because we all picked the and then they swapped it the next night. Stupid.
Yeah. Io then went to Adam Pearce and asked for a one-on-one with Naomi next week for the women's world title. And Rhea was standing there, and Io tells her that she wasn't the one that got pinned at SummerSlam. So
True.
Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna get Io versus
You can't beat
Naomi
me
next week.
You can't beat me. Eventually, Rhea's gonna have to win one of these, right?
Yeah, she better.
Lyra tells Bailey backstage to stay the hell out of her way. They're not friends either, apparently. I'm kind of over this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Bailey to snap. Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio defeats Dragon Lee. We had not one, not two, but 3 El Grande Americanos.
What?
Come out with the distractions. It was Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bates, the third one.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
It's been confirmed.
I don't believe it.
Sami
It's
Zayn,
true. It's damn true.
Sami Zayn reiterates backstage that he's going to become a world champion, and in the process, he eats a fist from Rusev, setting up a match with them two next week.
Yeah, more Rusev.
Yeah. Who's our guy in the chat that always asks for the Rusev updates?
Was it Marvin?
FTW or Marvin or somebody? Yeah, there you go.
Marvin.
Richard Rusev news of the week.
Yes.
Nikki Bella interrupts Becky Lynch's promo, and this one was actually pretty good. Like, Becky cooks are pretty good.
Yeah. She said
with
something
the power
about John Cena
line,
yeah.
And she said, "Oh, you guys could have been the number one power couple. Oh, but that's right, you can't see him anymore."
Yeah.
Crowd started to chant, "Oh shit!"
She had to know when she came back that this was going to be a thing.
Oh yeah.
That she's just going to get cooked. And Tiffany Stratton had to apologize to her.
Let's see. Then we get backstage with Natalya and the Alpha Academy confronting Becky. So Becky declines Natalya's challenge for next week and instead accepted one on behalf of Maxine Dupree. Who cares?
Right.
Michael Cole announced Gunther will be out of action indefinitely due to a orbital blowout fracture.
He had a blowout? Ooh, that's never good.
Did you see the comments from Bret Hart about Gunther?
He's a lazy he's a lazy shit wrestler.
Yeah, saying that he hurts guys with his chops, which I agree. Like, you don't need to. You can get your pointer card cross with a chop without putting your hand through their fucking chest.
Punk was bleeding from the chest at night one of SummerSlam.
Yeah.
From the chops. Main event, we get Seth Rollins over LA Knight by disqualification when CM Punk attacked Rollins from the crowd. Then we get Breaker and Bronson Reed coming out, and they destroyed Punk and Knight, and Rollins stomps them both. And then we get the OTC comes out to attack the Vision, but
Slowly.
the numbers, slowly comes out. Made sure everybody acknowledged him before he ran down to the ring. And then the numbers game took over, and Rollins lays Reigns out with a stomp out of nowhere. Looks like Clash at the Castle. We could see a 6-man with these two teams here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it could be setting up too for War Games.
Yeah, that's got to be what they're doing.
Another War Games with Roman and Punk on the same team. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where was Jimmy?
Jay?
Where has Jimmy been? I was thinking
we had no Yeet on Raw.
No Yeet, right? For the first time in a long time. No Yeet.
You mean Jay?
Jay.
Yeah.
You said Jimmy.
Who cares?
No.
Jimmy. Forget Jimmy. Jay Briscoe.
Well,
where was Jay Briscoe at? That's what I want to know.
Visiting the Undertaker.
Him and Hogan, brother. So that was your Monday Night Raw. Good job.
Wasn't a bad show.
All right. Breaking not really breaking now. Within the last 12 hours.
12 hours, yeah.
ESPN signs a massive deal with the WWE, according to people familiar with this matter. CNBC reports that a 5-year deal is worth an average of $325 million annually. What would it end up? It was like ended up like 1.3 billion, 1.6 billion. A significant increase from their previous deals with NBC Universal and Peacock, which was valued at $180 million a year. They doubled their money. Since starting in 2026, all 10 of the WWE premium live events will be streamed in the US on ESPN. ESPN's new $29.99 per month direct-to-consumer platform, which is selected events also simulcast on ESPN linear network. Linear means cable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember we talked about it earlier? So I'll get into it here in a second. While Monday Night Raw moved to Netflix earlier this year, and the premium live events are now heading to ESPN, the future of Friday Night SmackDown is set for the time being. According to people familiar with this matter, SmackDown, which airs on the USA Network, will continue to stream on Peacock in the US. That separate deal is set to expire in 2029. So are they on USA and Peacock both?
No, they're only on USA because I never watched.
So they're going to Peacock.
I hope that way I can actually watch SmackDown for a change.
The new agreement was landed by executives in both companies. TKO President Mark Shapiro called the partnership "Our Destiny." I saw a comment that says, "I can't wait to see Mickey Mouse versus Donald Duck on a mini on a pole match." While ESPN chairman Jimmy Patero said he deals in a fantastic way. This is a fantastic way for us to expand our audience. WWE President Nick Khan added that the partnership was a pivotal drink. WWE President Nick Khan added that the partnership is a pivotal moment for fans, solidifying WWE's place in the top of the sports entertainment landscape. So here's how it's going to go. This is basically geared towards a lot of different things. So if you don't have cable, a lot of us have cut the cable. I've cut the cable. Scotty didn't have cable. Rick, you cut the cable a long time ago also, right?
No, we got cable here. Yeah.
Okay. So some of us have cut the cable. If you do have cable, you can still watch the premium live events on the regular ESPN channel. I don't know if it'll be the Ocho or 3 or Deuce or whatever, but it will be on ESPN. If you have cut the cable, they have a streaming platform just like Disney, Disney, you can get a combo. But just like Fight TV or just like they have their own ESPN streaming platform, which you'll be able to download. You can have ESPN for free. The app is free. You'll be able to watch certain things. They might have a baseball game on it. They might have whatever. There's some free stuff on there. But if you want to get the network, if you want to get the WWE, it's $29.99 a month. So it's basically $360 a year if you don't have cable. If you just want to watch WWE, there's your opportunity to watch it for, $30 a month or whatever. So that is how. But if you have cable, you're safe. ESPN, you'll be able to watch. You'll be able to watch WWE on there. Plus, supposedly SmackDown moving to Peacock, possibly also rumor TNA and AAA also are going to be on Peacock. So that would be awesome too, right? Yeah. Peacock's still going to be in the fold. They're still going to, you're still going to be able to watch WWE program SmackDown, which is great because I don't get to watch SmackDown only in highlights now because I cut the cable and it's not on anything else. So, thoughts?
Ricky, here's a question for you as somebody who has cable. What are you paying for whatever package you have of cable right now?
I don't know because my parents have cable.
Okay. Because I was going to say, is it cheaper to get now? Because again, a lot of us are paying.
I'm pretty sure we have a sports package of some sort, but I'm not. I don't know what it is. I pay for the internet.
Yeah. Because I was going to say it might be depending on what you have to get to make sure you can get all the ESPN networks and stuff like that. How many of our channels there are? Umpteen billion ESPN channels at this point. Is it cheaper to just buy the app?
Yes.
to then
Yeah.
just have cable. Now, granted, a lot of us are paying not just for ESPN, not just for Peacock, but I've got Hulu, I've got Netflix, I've got Discovery Plus, I've got Paramount. I'm borrowing a friend's HBO Max right now, so I can at some points I can watch AEW when I feel like it, if I ever feel like it. But I'm also borrowing a buddy's Amazon account. So, all these different things, but, in one way or another, we're all paying for this kind of thing. So I don't know. I still kind of wonder, is it cheaper to have, like, are they trying to get us to a point where it's cheaper to have cable again, or is it cheaper to have all the individual apps? I don't know.
So I think at this point, it is the only way to save any money, because eventually it's going to be an even platform, right? If you have 5 streaming or 6 streaming like you do, you're paying, what? Just say they're $10 a month. What is Netflix now? $20 a month or something like that. You're paying
almost,
You're paying over $100 for 6 or 7 streaming platforms.
Yeah.
I was paying $240 a month. I pay $100 for a cable for or internet, because it's I buy the highest package, and then I had the sports package and the regular package, so it was $240 a month. That's what mine was. So and I didn't watch, I don't watch all the shit, right? I don't watch TV like that. I watch wrestling and that's it. And I only bought the sports package because you couldn't get TNN or TNT to watch AEW. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why.
TNT is a sports sports network.
What is
They have the NBA on there.
Yeah.
They do hockey is on there.
Yeah, I get that.
Playoff baseball is on there.
Yeah, that's where AEW is.
I know that, but that's, to me, the weird thing is, like, again,
all these streaming platforms or all these channels now have sports.
That's crazy.
They all have sports. ESPN dropped hockey. Fox picked them up for a while, and then I guess they went back to ESPN, and ESPN didn't have them again. And playoff hockey, said playoff basketball, like the NBA, the big NBA show with Shaq and stuff like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's the biggest NBA show that's on that platform, which I think they just think they do with ESPN also. So, but yeah, no, it's expensive, but I think one day, and again, you can get, like, if you have your cell phone plan, I get free Netflix, right? I don't got to pay for Netflix. Like, that's the only way to shop anymore. You have to piece things. And if you can get it, all those channels, you'd have to have a DVR, because you'd have to record the things you want to watch. Right. So that's an extra $5 a month or whatever that is, or $10. So I don't know that cable is cheaper. But you got to have internet regardless, right? You got to be able to stream them. So the nice thing about having those apps, I'm lying. Even cable, like Xfinity, I have an Xfinity app. I can watch it on my phone. I can watch Xfinity, my TV, on my phone if I want to, like a Slingbox type of deal. Like, they have their own app. So it's 6 and 1.5. It doesn't matter. It seems to be, like, from what I'm hearing and I think Randy just posted it, YouTube TV's $80 a month. But I don't know what you get with, I guess you get sports. I mean, again, that cable, they offer basic channels, but is basic what you want? Because you won't watch those channels unless you're into, like, One Life to Live, or like Oprah or Ellen or whatever. So
yeah, Ellen ain't on anymore. Thank God.
Well, shit, that's how far out of basic cable I am. So I think it's 6 and 1.5. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you like. If you say, so here's what we do. We watch some shows on Paramount. We watch Mayor of Kingstown and the Sylvester Stallone. We watch a couple. Once those seasons are over, we cancel it. We don't pay for it. If there's something coming on, now we keep Netflix, of course, but if there's something coming on Disney, we have the Disney one, because the Disney, you can get Hulu, you can get a bunch of different channels under the Disney app. But there's certain apps, like, we'll watch for a while and then there's nothing on there, we cancel it. Like, it's hit or miss. So, I mean, there's a million different ways to skin a cat here. But I just,
they got Cody on ESPN now talking about it.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of a million
Oh,
different
Randy says YouTube TV. You can get ESPN, TBS, and I do the same. Cancel with season. Yeah. You cancel with seasons over thing. So because now this time of year there ain't nothing on, right? There ain't nothing on until like October or November or whatever. So
See, and I'm a completely different person. I'm somebody that can go back and watch stuff over and over and over again. Like, I'll finish a season or something, and I'll go back and start binge watching it all over again.
yeah, I rarely do that because I have a life, but
I have a life too, but I can still, like.
I'm just kidding, Magic Man.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, this is great. I mean, this opens. There's more money here. I don't know what they're going to do with the money because they got Riyadh money, they got ESPN money.
They got too much money. That's
you can never have too much money, but so they're setting themselves up really nice to buy AEW.
I think they're going to buy TNA first. If I had to guess, TNA is the next one in the fold.
Yeah.
But we will see how that goes.
Possibly. So, anyway, okay. Well, that's it. That's all I got. You guys got anything?
No, nope. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I think that's it. So, tomorrow we'll be back with we have an NXT show. We're gonna watch that tomorrow morning, whatever. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna do the NXT show, cover that kind of stuff. Scotty's gonna lead that because I don't really watch NXT. I don't have time. I might have a little bit more time on my hands here for the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So, so we'll be back for that. We're gonna go live. We're gonna do live. What do you think? We do live?
I'm down for a live.
We'll do it live. Ricky, you want to come in too, or you got stuff to do?
I'm not sure yet.
Let's not put you on the spot here. Yeah, put you on the spot.
I'm getting ready for vacation.
Where are you going?
Not to work.
Hey, me too, buddy. Me too. I'm getting ready to have a long vacation.
My birthday coming up this weekend.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. What are you and the girlfriend doing?
I don't know yet.
Not getting out of bed.
Hey, no wrestling this weekend for Ricky. Only one wrestling.
Oh no. There's gonna be plenty of wrestling. I'm sure there'll be quite a few body slams.
Oh shit. Okay.
Giggity.
That rear naked choke.
Something would be rear and naked.
Belly to belly, belly to back, belly to neck.
Now he might even get a couple of atomic drops too.
I actually think he's into the stink face. So
easy.
Does it smell like kimchi?
Easy.
He's close. What was that laugh? Anyway, that's good to hear for Hardway Wrestling. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you go like and subscribe. Hit that bell. Hit that notification. That way you know that we're on live. We're on live. So we'll be back.
We're still waiting on our ESPN deal.
Listen, I sent an email. I want them to listen. Shapiro, Dave Shapiro, Mark Shapiro, whatever your name is. Check your spam. I think my stuff might be going to spam. So anyway, that's gonna do it here. We'll see you guys next time
on the Hardway.
Happy birthday, Ricky.